Hello everyone and welcome to the very first channel update of 2018. What you're seeing in the background here, as you can see just from the quick snippet in the beginning here, is just a simple IO game called Spins.io. There will be a link to this game in the description of this video here. I just wanted a little something playing in the background, nothing too crazy complicated. While we give some just general stats, I want to go over, here's kind of an outline, I guess we'll put it that way. I want to go over some basic stats of the channel, a little bit of a history update, and then where we're going for 2018 and what kind of things I see coming up for the channel, and just kind of really give a nice general overview of where we're going on this channel here. So let's start it here with just a quick history update. It has been a fantastic 2017. I have very much enjoyed starting this channel, getting videos uploaded, getting them posted, engaging with you guys in the comments. For just the brief history lesson here, I actually started the channel at the end of April 2017. That was when I actually posted my very first video I ever did. In mid-June, I started to do what I considered originally as some regular updates. And then as I did some more research, I went, this is not very regular for a gaming channel at least. I was doing videos about every 5-ish days. Sometimes it was a little more, sometimes it was a little bit less, but it wasn't really frequent enough, I think, for a good starting channel to have. So as I was doing that research and getting used to video editing and getting everything all set up and configured at that time, it was really late November that I went, you know what? People are starting to enjoy the content here. I want to make sure you guys have content to view each day, and that's when mid-November, just before, I want to say, the Thanksgiving time here in the US. It was actually when I started to do daily uploads. That was a big goal of mine, was to make sure I pushed out a video to you each day, regardless of my full-time job and the work that I have to do there as well. I wanted to make sure you guys had content and something to view each day. So that actually started in mid to late November there. With that being said, though, the stats for 2017, personally for me, I am absolutely astonished. I had no idea what to expect for this kind of an update, for this kind of a channel and this whole effort of uploading content to you guys. So in 2017, you guys viewed 15 days, 13 hours worth of content on this channel. I am absolutely humbled by that number. It is amazing to see what you guys have done, how much you've liked the content that we put out there. And even at the same time, the ones that I didn't get any views on or things like that, it really helped me understand that, hey, my current audience doesn't like something like that. So I might have only put 2 or 3 videos, or in one series, I think I got to about 10 episodes, and I went, well, that's the end of this one, because you guys really weren't watching it and viewership tapered off, and no point in putting out content you guys don't want to see, because really, all in all, in the end of the day, it's about what you guys like to see, and that's what I definitely want to make sure that we can move the channel along and give you guys content that you really like. There were approximately 2,700 views in 2017, which was absolutely phenomenal. I really didn't know what to expect for a small channel and no one really knowing who we are, even kind of with the crazy name that's misspelled, and I do know that causes some issues with searching and things like that, so I'm trying to figure a remedy around that one. But there's actually 34 of you that were gracious enough to hit that subscribe button, that you wanted to continue to see content from this channel. And I thank you guys for smashing that sub button. It really just helps motivate me to continue to put these videos out and really move towards a channel that is well structured and actually gives you guys videos timely and starts to meet a lot of the YouTube creator requirements that are out there. So we'll get into that. There's some changes that recently took place for that, and I really want to just kind of go through those with you real quick and kind of what things that in the background I'm thinking about at the same time. So really with 2018 going forward, let's take a good old crystal ball effort at this and see where we can go with the channel. So first thing I do want to bring up, I know I just mentioned it a couple seconds ago, was the new YouTube requirements. For a creator like myself, it's one of those things that originally my goal to begin monetization, which we could start to pay for games or break into like the VR market and look at some different games and things we could do that way. It's one of those that originally it was 10,000 lifetime views on the channel. There's a lot of issues that have been out in the market about the 10,000 views, there's ways that people have learned to game the system and make it so that they can get those views very quickly. That's not legitimate at the same time. So it is one of those that that's not what we're doing on our channel here. I want to make sure we do things legit and up on the up and up. So with that, it's one of those, the new requirements is inside of 12 months, I need to have 4,000 hours of view time, and I need 1,000 subscribers. So we have a little ways to go, but you know what? I am really excited actually. Currently I'm on track with about 458 hours of viewership for the past 12 months that it's looking at right now. So I am very excited about that. I want to say we can absolutely hit that. I definitely want to continue to look at new games that can draw in additional viewership. And as you guys talk to people about the channel, if there's video games you guys like to see, we're going to kind of break into the next piece here with games and what we're going to be doing on the channel. But as you guys promote the channel, the better we do, the quicker I can get to that point that, you know, that revenue might be able to be generated to help pay for games, to go down that path of really bringing in some new content that might be a little more edgy, a little more new than what we currently have today. So I know I don't ever really mention it in the videos other than hitting that like button and the subscribe button, but we do have a Patreon campaign that's out there. The links are in the description of each video. It's one of those, I really don't want to push that too much. It does help huge having that revenue come in. There are some tiers that are out there. We're looking at creating a new logo that might be a lot nicer for like t-shirts or coffee mugs or mouse pads and things like that. So we got some nice things we can send out to you guys for being contributors to this actual channel here. So definitely stay tuned for those updates as we get new kind of edgier changes to the channel. So one of the things that is new for my rig and setup here is I recently acquired a webcam with the absolute intent of potentially doing some live streams, of actually doing a face cam on some of the games. I know that's something I've even liked watching some of the other YouTubers that I follow myself. I really enjoy kind of seeing them, seeing their interactions, seeing some of the faces that they make when things happen. That is always fun to do. So that is one of the things on my agenda to do. I will do one of those nice grandiose face reveals. I'll try to figure out something kind of cool to do so you can see exactly who the man behind the curtain is. So with that being said, that is coming soon. You will see some updates that happen with that. And then really last but not least, new games for 2018. So I've got my eyes set on a couple different things here. I want to definitely continue with Software Inc. I think you guys have really enjoyed that. That's kind of been the staple of this channel here that's really brought in. I've had some amazing suggestions from the viewers and subs on the channel. I'm not really sure if they are subs, but some of the comments that I've gotten have been fantastic. I really like the ideas coming up for Season 2. I'm going to definitely enjoy that. Some of the other games we're looking at as well. I started kind of a mini series of RimWorld. I'd definitely love to do a modded or unmodded series as that is hitting very close to its full release point. I've actually been following RimWorld and playing that game since about Alpha 12, and we're in Alpha 17 currently, and I do absolutely enjoy it. It's a very easy game to get you guys involved in the game, get your characters built out and train them up and things like that. So it's really fun to have you guys in the games and let you guys get engaged in there as well. So that is one that's fun. Islands is another one that I've been looking at. That looks really fun as we get potentially into some multiplayer or online or just some general single player. We can kind of go through and create a base and survive on an island, and we can create boats, and there's all sorts of fun things we can do on that one. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard about Subnautica. That's a pretty popular game out there. Might be one that, because of the nature of the game, might be what I potentially live stream. So that might be one of those where you get the good old face cam, and we'll do some chill sessions where we just go around and scavenge, and I'll interact with you guys in the comments. Some other ones that are always fun. I've always enjoyed a lot of the shows on TV for like house flipping, things like that. There's actually a game called House Flipper that's coming out here soon in the first quarter of 2018. Also, Mind the Vikings is a new game as well. It's in early access on Steam. I will put a list of these games that I'm thinking about here in the description of this video. If you guys want to check them out yourselves, you're definitely more than welcome to. But those are some of the ideas. If you guys have suggestions on games, I am absolutely open to seeing what those are, taking a look at them, seeing if it's something that I kind of feel fits in with the channel. One of my biggest requirements I have for this channel, really to kind of round out this video here, is I want the content on this channel to be family friendly. I want to make it so that if any of you guys are younger viewers, that if your parents walk by and you have YouTube playing, they do not jump down your throat about the content we have on the channel. You can say, yep, here's the game that they're playing, that there will not be any profanity on this channel. I don't like it. I've got young kids at home myself. I definitely don't want them hearing that, and really overall not needed. So that's one thing, that there won't be any cussing on the channel. I'll definitely make sure that audio and games and things like that are taken out if there was potentially some content like that in a game, and I definitely want to make sure it stays family friendly in that regard. So that is probably one of the biggest requirements I have here, is that if it gets to the point where we do see some drive for content that is more mature, I might even start a second channel and do things there for that content, and then just keep it separate from this main channel here. So that might be something that comes in the future. Don't really see a need for it quite yet, but something to think about that could possibly happen. So with that being said, guys, I thank you so much for watching. It has been a fantastic 2017. I am super stoked about 2018. One of my behind the scenes goals is I would love to see this channel hit the YouTube requirements for monetization by the end of the year. It would be great to see 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of content viewing. That would be that would really be awesome to see that happen. So that is kind of where I'm really pushing things to go. I want to make sure we keep the content good for you guys as well. But like I always say at the end of every video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me huge with the analytics, and it really does. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you. This is actually probably a really interesting video for you to start on, kind of getting an idea where the channel's been, where it's going. If you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell icon and change the notifications to all, so that you know when any new series or videos come out on the channel and you are in the know. So with that being said, guys, on any video, always check the description. There's a lot of details down there. With that being said, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.